Hey, beautiful people. I'm back with another video for you. And one of the things that I enjoy most as a business owner and a content creator is just testing different tools to help grow my business and to create content more efficiently and improve the customer experience. So over the years, I've used a lot of different platforms and software, but a few have become my absolute go-to favorites. Tools like Canva for designing graphics, Placeit for creating mockups, Printful for print on demand fulfillment, and Shopify for building and managing online stores. Today, however, I want to focus specifically on Shopify because, in my opinion, it's arguably one of the best platforms available for product based businesses. Whether you're selling physical products, you're doing print on demand products, digital products, or a combination of all of those, Shopify provides a powerful foundation to build and grow your brand. Now, when most people talk about Shopify, though, they usually focus on things like the obvious features, things like adding products, choosing a theme, connecting payment processors, setting up shipping rates, or customizing the homepage of their store. And while these things are absolutely important, there are several other features within Shopify that often go underused or get completely overlooked. So the reality is that some of these smaller settings can have a big impact on how professional your store actually looks, how much trust customers have in your brand, and even how effectively your business operates behind the scenes. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through 5 Shopify features that many store owners either skip or never realize exist. I'll explain what each feature is, why it matters, and then I'll show you exactly where you can find it inside the Shopify dashboard. Let's jump right into it. Let's start with a small feature that many store owners overlook, which is your favicon. A favicon is the small icon that appears in a browser tab next to your store name. While it may seem insignificant, it helps build brand recognition and makes your website look more professional. Imagine a customer has several tabs open while shopping. A custom favicon makes it easier for them to find their way back to your store. Without a favicon, Shopify may display a generic icon or no icon at all, which can make your store feel unfinished. Let me show you exactly where to find this setting. Let's start with so feature number 1, the favicon. So of course, you're going to go ahead and sign in to your Shopify, which will bring you to your dashboard. And from there, you're going to look for online store. That should take you to your theme. Okay. Should pop up right here. There we go. There it is. Shout out to Bold Faith and Movement. Okay. You know I have to shout out the store. So you'll go ahead from here. You will click on Edit Theme. And that will take you to the website editor. Okay. Now, I believe for Shopify, I'm not certain about this, but I do believe that it is the same. It's in the same place for every theme. I could be wrong about that. But you're going to go on the left-hand corner and you're going to click on the little wheel, which is the theme settings. And then you're going to go to the logo drop down. Okay, you're going to have the logo that pops up first, but it's actually when you go down here, you want to go to the favicon. You're going to click on select. You're going to click on whatever image you want to represent your brand. In this case, I chose the Bold Faith Movement logo itself. And you're going to, of course, add it here. Click on save, which will refresh the website. And then what you can do to test it out, give it a bit to update. And then you're going to type in your website. So Bold Faith, and you can see it's already popped up here. So that is your favicon that has popped up. And then when you actually go to the website, this is the tab area. Right here, it will also pop up the logo so that when you are searching again on different tabs, you'll be able to see the logo or whatever image you have as you're representing your brand pop up on that website for you. The next feature is your social sharing image. Whenever someone shares your website on Facebook, Threads, LinkedIn, Messenger, or any other platform, Shopify uses a preview image. If you haven't customized this image, the preview may not represent your brand the way you'd like. A good social sharing image helps your business look more professional, increases brand recognition, and can improve the likelihood that someone clicks on your link. This is one of those settings that many store owners never touch, but it impacts how your store appears every time it's shared online. Let me show you where this feature is in Shopify. Okay, feature number 2, you will want to go again to your online store, but this time, instead of going to your actual theme, you want to go to Preferences, which is listed right under your online store tab. We're going to wait for that to pop up. Once it does, you'll see that right here, there's a couple of things in here, but we want to focus specifically on the social sharing image. So this is where you can select that image. I did not choose the logo here since the logo is already on the Favicon. I chose to highlight a different image with a different graphic design. You can choose anything that you want that you feel is impactful and represents your brand or your company or your business. But again, this is where you will want to add the image for the social sharing. Feature number 3 is your email sender name. When Shopify sends emails such as order confirmations, shipping updates, or customer notifications, the sender name is one of the first things that your customer sees. Think about it this way. Which email would you be more likely to open? One from Bold Faith Movement or one from a generic email address? A professional sender name helps build trust, improves recognition, and can increase email open rates. This setting only takes a minute to configure, but it can make your business appear much more established. Let me show you where you can change it in Shopify. Feature number 3 is going to be your email sender name. Now, this one is very easy to find. You're actually going to go to your settings this time. Okay, and you are going to go to notifications on the left-hand panel, and it'll pop right up. It's going to be the first thing that you see. In this case, I have info@boldfaithmovement.com. You'll just go ahead and put in the email that you would like. And of course, it does have to be authenticated. Now, the beautiful thing about Shopify that I love and appreciate is that when you get your domain from them, you can also select an email that is associated with that business. So instead of going out and getting a separate business email, you can actually just create an email right within Shopify. So for me, I selected info@boldfaithmovement.com. I think I have another one as well. I can't remember what that is. And then I can forward the emails that get sent to info@boldfaithmovement.com. I can forward it to another email right within the Shopify system. You're able to do that because you've bought the domain from them. So that's one of the other advantages outside of these features that Shopify offers. So I selected info@boldfaithmovement.com, and because it was already attached to the domain in Shopify, I was able to just authenticate it right off the bat. So that is where you will find the sender email. The next feature is one that I recently had to set up myself, domain authentication. Now, domain authentication uses records called SPF and DKIM to verify that emails sent from your business are actually coming from your business. Without proper authentication, your emails may end up in spam folders, your welcome email automations may not perform as well, and your overall email deliverability can suffer. It may sound technical, but it's one of the most important settings for anyone using Shopify email, MailerLite, Klaviyo, or another email marketing platform. Let me show you where this is located in Shopify in your domain settings. The next, number 4, is essentially similar to the sender email, which you can see right now is in the same place. So instead of going into notifications, you're just going to go to domains instead. And this is going to be your domain authentication here. Like I said, Shopify makes this very, very easy for you. So I can click on here and it'll show me all of my information. And like I said, okay, this is what I was talking about before actually, so you get to see it. So I have info@boldfaithmovement.com and sales@boldfaithmovement.com. I'm able to do this in this system because I have my domain already set up with Shopify. So this has been authenticated. Let me go back. This is where you'll be able to authenticate your domain for sending and also your emails for sending as well. The final feature in this video is your store policies. Your shipping policy, return policy, privacy policy, and terms of service are more than just legal pages. They help build trust with customers and answer common questions before someone makes a purchase. A customer who knows how long shipping takes and what your return policy is may feel much more comfortable placing an order. Store policies can also contribute to the professionalism and credibility of your website. Let me show you where Shopify allows you to create and manage these policies, which are important pages for your website. Okay, and last but not least, feature number 5, which is your store policies, also happens to be in settings. So we are actually just going to scroll down here to policies. And this is where you can add a few of your policies: return policy, privacy policy, your terms of service, your shipping policy, your contact information, and your legal notices. Now, there are some other things that you can add here. For instance, if I were to go again on the website and scroll down, I did choose to add a few more. For instance, I do have a cookie policy and I also have a disclaimer. But for Shopify in particular, these are the most important to them. You will want to go through these and go ahead and create those policies and add them here, so that you can be compliant with any of the legalities of operating and owning a website. Okay. So those are the 5 Shopify features that many store owners either skip or forget about. While none of them are as exciting as choosing a theme or adding products, they can have significant impact on how professional your store looks, how much trust customers have in your brand, and ultimately how successful your store can be. In part 2, I'll cover 5 more Shopify features focused on customer experience, conversions, and helping you make more sales. If you're thinking about starting an online store or you're ready to give Shopify a try, be sure to check out the link in the description where you can get started with Shopify today. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you know who is looking into starting a Shopify store or growing the one they already have. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you'll be alerted as soon as part 2 is released. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, God bless.